Hey traders, Arjun here. Today, Rahul is about to learn the most fundamental skill in trading, reading candlestick patterns. Before this day, every candle on a chart looked the same to Rahul, red or green, big or small. He had no idea that candles were actually telling him what to do next. This is the story of how one tiny hammer candle changed everything. Rahul learns to read candles. Let me take you back. Rahul had been trading for 3 months. He could read a chart. He understood support and resistance. But his entries were still hit or miss. He would find a great support level, place a buy order, and then watch the stock fall right through it. He could not figure out what he was doing wrong. The levels were right. The timing was wrong. Then his friend Arjun told him something that blew his mind. Arjun said, "A candle is not just a price bar. It is a story. Every single candle tells you a battle story between buyers and sellers. The open is where the battle started. The close is who won. The wicks are how far each side pushed before the other fought back. Once you learn to read these battle stories, you will never look at a chart the same way again. Let me break it down. A green candle means buyers won. The stock opened at one price and closed higher. A red candle means sellers won. The stock opened and closed lower. The body of the candle shows you the strength of the winner. A big body means a decisive victory. A small body means it was a close fight. And the wicks? The wicks show you the battlefield. A long upper wick means sellers push prices back down. A long lower wick means buyers fought back from the lows. There are hundreds of candlestick patterns, but Arjun told Rahul to start with just 4. The big 4. Learn these 4 patterns first, and you'll be ahead of 90% of traders. The hammer, the engulfing, the doji, and the shooting star. Today, we will focus on the one that saved Rahul's account. The hammer. The hammer. It looks exactly like a hammer. Small body at the top, long lower wick at the bottom, at least 2 times the length of the body. Here is what it tells you. During the day, sellers pushed the price way down. They were winning. But then, buyers stepped in with force and pushed the price all the way back up. The sellers tried. The buyers fought back, and the buyers won. When you see a hammer at a support level, it is the market screaming, buyers are here, and they are not leaving. Now here's where Rahul's story gets interesting. He had been watching HDFC Bank for weeks. The stock had been falling from 1700, dropping steadily. 1650, 1600, 1550. It was heading towards a level that had held 3 times before. 1500. Every time HDFC touched 1500 in the past 6 months, it bounced. This was a proven support level, and the stock was heading right towards it. Now, the old Rahul would have done one of 2 things. Either he would have placed a buy order at 1500 without waiting for confirmation, or he would have panicked and not bought at all, watching from the sidelines as the stock bounced without him. But this time, Rahul knew what to look for. He set a price alert at 1510 and waited. Tuesday morning, his phone buzzes. HDFC Bank at 1505. He opens the chart, and there it is. A perfect hammer candle forming right at the 1500 support level. Small green body at the top. A massive lower wick dropping all the way to 1480 before buyers pushed it back up to 1510. The wick was 3 times the body length. Textbook hammer. Sellers tried to break 1500. Buyers said absolutely not. But Rahul did not just jump in. He ran through his checklist. 1. Is there a support level? Yes, 1500 tested 3 times. 2. Is there a confirmation candle? Yes, a hammer with a 3x lower wick. 3. What is my entry? Above the hammer's high, 1515. For what is my stop loss? Below the hammer's low, 1475. Risk of 40 rupees per share. 5. What is my target? The next resistance at 1600. Reward of 85 rupees. Risk to reward ratio, roughly 1 to 2. He liked it. Wednesday morning. HDFC opens at 1512 and quickly moves above 1515. Rahul's limit by order fills. 20 shares of HDFC Bank at 1515. Stop loss at 1475. Target at 1600. Total risk, 40 rupees times 20 shares, 800 rupees. Potential reward, 85 rupees times 20 shares, 1700 rupees. For the first time, Rahul felt calm entering a trade. He had a reason for every single number. Day 1. HDFC closes at 1522. Up 7 rupees. Small green candle. Buyers still in control. Day 2. dips to 1508 intraday, then closes at 1525. Another candle with a lower wick and a close near the high. More buyers defending the zone. Day 3. A big green candle. HDFC jumps to 1550. The hammer was right. Buyers were strong at 1500 and they were not going anywhere. Day 7. HDFC Bank opens at 1580 and keeps climbing. 1585. 1590. At 2:30 p.m., it hits 1600. Rahul's target. He sells 20 shares at 1600. 85 rupees profit per share. 20 shares. 1700 rupees profit. But more importantly, he made this money because he read a candle. Not because of a tip. Not because of Twitter. Because he saw a hammer at support and understood what it meant. Let me show you why the hammer worked here. Look at the chart. At 1500, we have 3 previous bounces. That means there are a lot of pending buy orders clustered around this level. When the price dropped to 1480 during the hammer candle, it triggered those buy orders. Massive buying pressure kicked in and pushed the price right back up. The hammer was not just a pattern. It was a map showing you where the buyers were hiding. But here is the critical part. Not all hammers are equal. A hammer in the middle of nowhere means nothing. A hammer at a key support level means everything. Context is what separates a pattern from a signal. The same hammer at 1500, a proven support, is a strong buy signal. The same hammer at 1550, random middle zone, is just noise. Always ask yourself, where is this candle forming? That matters more than the shape itself. After this trade, Rahul was hooked. He spent the next week learning the other 3 patterns. The engulfing pattern, where a big candle completely swallows the previous one. When a bullish engulfing forms at support, it means buyers have completely overpowered sellers. The Doji, where open and close are almost the same. It means the market is undecided and a big move is coming. And a shooting star, the opposite of a hammer. Small body at the bottom, long upper wick. At resistance, it means sellers are rejecting higher prices. Rahul added 4 candle rules to his trading journal. Rule 1. Never enter a trade without a confirmation candle. No more guessing. Rule 2. The candle must form at a key level, either support or resistance. Random candles in random places are just noise. Rule 3. The hammer's lower wick must be at least 2 times the body. Anything less is not a real hammer. Rule 4. Always set your stop loss below the candle's low. If the level breaks, you are out with a small loss. No emotions. Before learning candles, Rahul's win rate was around 35%. He entered trades randomly and hoped for the best. After learning just 4 candlestick patterns, his win rate jumped to 55%. Not because the market changed, but because he stopped guessing and started reading. Every candle is the market talking to you. Most traders ignore it. Rahul learned to listen. If you understand it, it is simple. Every candle is a battle. The body tells you who won. The wicks tell you how hard they fought. And the location tells you whether it matters. I am Arjun. Follow for more stories from Rahul's trading journey. Next time, Rahul discovers why a support level that breaks becomes resistance. The level flip. You do not want to miss that one.